will be a best of 3 ace match. Who are we sending out? Who are we sending out? Very predictably, of course. Alright, over here, we have TrueTouch. We have TrueTouch as... Whoops. TrueTouch. We have TrueTouch, he is Zerg, he is 10 o'clock. TechnicS is also Zerg, he is 2 o'clock. And reset the score. Reset, boom. Alright. We are in there. The ZVZ between TrueTouch and TechnicS. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Not surprising at all. TrueTouch is one of Poland's best players, but of the players that they sent out today, Pike's the only one who's comparable. And right now, TrueTouch is a pretty easy pick. TrueTouch, I like TrueTouch's versus Zerg a lot more than I do Pike's. It's really nice. And then on the other side, it's TechnicS, who definitely the best player on Eastern Europe's roster. So we are going to have a Clash of the Titans here. And TrueTouch. TrueTouch is a best of 3 series, a best of 3 ZVZ series away from dropping Poland's second game and Poland going 0-2. Granted, they did play the 2 harder opponents in the division. So it's not as bad as if they were playing the 2 weakest opponents, but ugh. Okay. So, got our 12 pool versus our over pool. Okay. Or no, not over pool. Excuse me, 12 pool. I meant 12 pool. I knew that. It's 12 pool. I'm off. What am I off about? I don't know which one. DBZ not 2v2? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, isn't that what I said? 12 hours versus 12 pool? I don't even know what people are complaining about now. Apparently I did something wrong though. Whatever I said wrong, I didn't actually mean it. I meant the correct thing. I just don't know what I said, so therefore I can't correct it. Okay. I have no idea. No idea. Anyway, TechnicS did not set on his early links. Played with them cautiously. He could have tried to do something against the 12 hatch. Usually a 12 pool player, if he realizes it, will try at least something. But it's very hard. Very hard to get anything going. Alright. God damn it. I have too many mods now. I have too many mods. Okay. So, TechnicS managed to sneak in with the links. That's actually really good. I don't know why TrueTouch is not pursuing. I don't know why TrueTouch didn't pursue that. Oh, this is what's wrong. Okay. Okay, I put these in the wrong slots. That would help. Let me get that. We're good. We're good. Alright, just in time to catch this battle as TechnicS, not TrueTouch, I think it's weird calling it TrueTouch, as TechnicS is moving in. Did cost him a little bit of lings early, but now might be able to get something out of it. It looks like TrueTouch is just going to go for the backstab with his own lings. Only 3 of them, though, and he's going to cost him his hatchery. Oh, no, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's not going to go for the backstab. He'd like to keep that alive. It's under 300 health. Alright. Alright, so hatchery's dead. Yes, okay. These are the colors, everybody. I had it wrong before. I said it right at the beginning, and then I put it on the overlay wrong. These are the correct colors. It switched both colors and locations. I'm sorry. I done goofed, alright? Boom. Now I'm just messing with you all and switching everything around. I'm sorry, alright? I don't know if that's what people were talking about in the beginning, but if it was, then... okay, that totally was my bad then. Okay. So. TechnicS moving in. TechnicS scoring kills. TechnicS is gonna be able to take out the Sunken Colony, and there's not a lot of drones here attacking. So, GG. GG from trutaCs. 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 Poland can't go down 0-2. This can't happen. You are everyone's favorite to win. You need to man up. You need to man up. You need to harness. You need to harness your inner Polish pride here. And you need to just, like, cavalry charge right now. You need to cavalry charge into TechnicS's tanks. Do it. Polish pride. Alright. So. Alright, so trutaCs. trutaCs is teal. And TechnicS is orange. Control X. Control V. Boom, boom. Alright. Boom, under 3 seconds. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so. What's it gonna do? Now, I did talk about it in the other ZBZ. TechnicS likes to run unorthodox. Slightly unorthodox CVZs. Not last time. Going 12 hatch is pretty much his only normal thing. Going standard 12 hatch. But if he doesn't go standard 12 hatch, is either in base 12 hatch or overpull. Which can be finicky if you're not prepared against it. It might actually be really hard for trutaCs. I didn't think about this before, but trutaCs is a rather young player. And probably wasn't around when overgas was a real thing. I mean, it's still a real thing. Clearly, TechnicS is a very talented DBZ player, and he loves his overgas. But I wonder if I wonder how much experience trutaCs has against it. I imagine the only real player he's played against, the only talented player who has done an overgas on him would be TechnicS. In base 12 hatch. TechnicS is actually mirroring his build he did in the other ZVZ. He did outside the base 12 hatch and then inside the base 12 hatch. Doing it again. First outside the base 12 hatch, then inside. Okay. So, trutaCs getting in speed. First lings popped. Spawning pool still has ways to go. A little bit of a problem. And the Overlord went in the right direction, but it hasn't seen anything yet. And actually, in an interesting move by TechnicS, he sent his second Overlord cross, which means this Overlord does not know until a little bit later. Had TechnicS moved this Overlord up first, this Overlord would have saw it, and these lings would have come ever so slightly faster. Will it make the difference he needs? Because the Lings would be attacking now. Instead of... now. Gonna focus on the Sunken Colony first. Sunken Colony is already done, though. So, Sunken Colony with a little bit of a drone pool, nice. Good defense from TechnicS here. Gonna be holding trutaC off. But trutaC has Lings in the base. Definitely scary. That Sunken Colony only has 100 health. Definitely scary. Meanwhile, trutaC getting up his lair. Gonna be going for the fast fire. As you do with this build. Baku doesn't even listen to me. Like, I explain it, and I talk about how awesome TechnicS Overlord scanning pattern is, Baku immediately, like, questions exactly what I just answered. This guy, man. This guy. He just must watch this on mute. Just doesn't even listen to me anymore. You know what it is? Baku's just, like, so disgusted by me. After my cheeses, that he's just like, he can't even listen to me anymore. It's like, ugh, I have to pretend that somebody else is casting this. Don't even want to listen to this guy. I'm sorry I've disappointed you so much, Baku. It hurt me too. It hurt me too. I tried to say sorry, but he rage quit too fast. I can't help it. Alright. So, TechnicS off of 2 hatches. He's going to have more Lings. Going to be able to make a Ling counterattack of his own. And where... oh, double sunken. Interesting. You don't often see the double sunken, and really, he should have been able to deal with just one. Or deal with this attack with just one. But trutaC not confident in his drone micro? Overly confident in TechnicS's Ling micro? Not sure which. Either way, 2 sunken colonies easily going to be able to repel it. Kind of an odd move. How much longer till Mutalisks? The Mutalisks do not have long. And that Spire is only halfway done. He's going to need the Evo Chamber. Okay. And we saw him hatching a whole big batch of drones. So he's going to have excess drones to be able to make the spores. Because this is what TechnicS does. This is part of the in-base strategy. When you go in-base, you're a little bit more lenient to go spore colonies. Because you can set up 3 spore colonies around here and be super locked down. Instead of going into a natural and setting 2 here and then 2 here. Alright. Game. Whispering sweet nothings to trutaC. That's sweet. There it is. Taking out the Overlord. So yeah, by going for the in-base strat, you can really cut down on the number of spore colonies you need and feel a lot safer about it. Ooh, that's bad. TechnicS losing 1 Overlord was kind of inevitable, but he's going to be losing a 2nd Overlord now. And the Scourge managed to get hit, but he used 4 Scourge to kill off 1 Mutalisk. Not the best trade he wants. Mutalisks are out, though. He doesn't need to set up a whole lot of spores. Just that 1's going to be enough until he can really equalize the numbers. The way this works is you only have 1 gas, so you can only produce Mutalisks off of 1 hatchery. But with a little bit of extra saturation, you use all the extra minerals on after the initial Mutalisks. Once you burn through your initial gas stockpile, you use all the extra larvae from the 2nd hatchery to make Zerglings. And then when your Mutalisks are about even, maybe a little bit behind, maybe a little bit ahead, depends on the micro, you run in with 24 Zerglings and murder everything. That's the plan. That is the plan. Is TechnicS even going to be expanding? Really? Is this a hidden expo? Are we hiding our expo? Oh man, we're hiding our expo. We are hiding our expo and this Ling is heading directly towards it. Oh. What is the... oh. Never mind. Ling couldn't find the ramp. It went here, stopped, came around, went here, stopped, determined that there was no possible way to get onto this clearly island expansion, and left. Oh no, he's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, there we go. The Ling found it. The Ling has found the expo. And Mutalisk coming in to destroy that Sunken Colony, not going to be needing it until TrueTouch gets significantly more hatcheries than he has. Well, TechnicS has this expo here. He could see it with the Ling. The hatchery has very limited range, but it can at least see that high. So what's he going to do now? What is he going to do about that? It looks like he's just going to let it live. He's gonna, or not let it live, but let it finish. Ooh, Mutalisk catching the drone. Transfer. Yeah. Almost taking a hit, but no, it's fine. Now, unfortunately, TrueTouch does not have any spores. He's making a little bit of Scourge, but TechnicS has shown with some of the best Scourge dodging we've seen in all of Nation Wars, really. Nation Wars has had a lot of Scourge hits in it, and oh, TechnicS. This is bad. TechnicS splitting out his Mutalisk is going to cost him 2. More than 2? Oh no, more than 2. What are you doing, TechnicS? Ooh. That's a pretty cool looking split. I guess it's only going to cost him 3. I thought he was going to lose all 3 of those. These Lings coming in here, they want to deny TrueTouch's expansion. But over on the other side, we have Mutas coming in. They're going to be trying to take out the Spore Colonies. One of the Spore Colonies will finish. Does that chase away the Mutalisk, or the Mutalisk still coming in? He needs to back up a little bit. He can get into a better spot, but no, that's a little bit of a mistake from TrueTouch to not be standing outside of range. And TechnicS is just throwing units away at this point, just in attacks. He has more economy. He can afford to do it to a certain extent, but man, it's so low supply. It's so low supply for both players. We're 10 minutes into the game and neither player can pass 30. This base only has 200 health left. Going to be hard to snipe with Lings, very easy to snipe with Mutalisk once TechnicS gets to a little bit higher of a count. And we do have 2 Spore Colonies here. I'm surprised TechnicS hasn't taken the gas yet. He really needs that gas to be able to get an air dominance against TrueTouch. It's his only chance at this point because of that early Mutalisk loss. That was absolutely huge. And TrueTouch, he even has an armor upgrade for his Mutalisks. TechnicS does not. Lings are going to come in, going to snipe one of the Spore Colonies off early. They're not going to be able to get the other one, though. They won't even bother to try. Oh, man. It's even supply, yet TrueTouch has so many more Mutalisks, which is a little bit interesting. I guess the supply, I guess it's even just because TrueTouch lacks the drone numbers. There's only 1 Spore. You remember, he did not Spore up very hard. Just 1. And then 2 at this base, 1 of them died. And it looks like he's coming back around this way. This is not the engagement that TrueTouch wants, to be engaging over this expo that doesn't mean as much, to be engaging over the 2 Spore Colonies, but it's the one TrueTouch is going for. And now chased off again once he sees that second Spore Colony is morphed in. The gas is up. The gas is up for TechnicS and not for TrueTouch, but this is mannering him a bit. Not terribly, but a bit. Okay. So 2 Scourge. Are they going for Overlords or going for Mutalisks? Apparently going for Mutalisks. Oh, 1 Scourge hit. Nope. Just 2 Scourge for 2 Scourge. Nothing bad with that. Nothing bad with that. Okay. This is going to be TechnicS' first air upgrade. Oh, he canceled it. TechnicS canceled the +1 armor. Why? He had, I guess, just wants to make 3. Yeah, he wants to just make 3 Mutalisks immediately. Interesting. TechnicS already has +1 armor and is working on +2 armor. I don't think he has 1 attack. No, he doesn't have 1 attack. He's going to be working on +2 armor. That's going to be so difficult for TechnicS to overcome if he doesn't start working on upgrades of his own. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Okay. Okay. Just moving out. Just making sure there's not an extra hidden expo. There's only 1 hidden expo. We do have the gas up for TrueTouch. So we don't have one player leading in the gas. Although TrueTouch is supply blocked. Ooh. TrueTouch is heavily supply blocked, more than an Overlord's worth. So 2 Overlords died. It had to be with Scourge, because TrueTouch, TechnicS never left his Mutalisks. So TechnicS going with the suicide into balloons strategy. Keeping it down. It's gotten him a little bit of a lead, but here come the Scourge. Oh, 2 hits on 2 different Mutalisks. Unfortunate for him. We still have no static defense from TrueTouch. Just getting those upgrades. And TechnicS has not moved out to try to snipe this hatchery. I'm surprised that he is not trying to make that move. Unfortunately, here's the issue with that. If he flies his Mutalisks across the middle of the map, he might have to engage. And he doesn't want to engage against TrueTouch's better upgraded Mutalisks. And he probably has more. If he swings around the side, he could come in for a sneak attack, but he'd be away from his base for so long that TrueTouch can immediately counterattack. Or counterattack if, like, this Overlord sees it. And TechnicS would be in a lot of trouble. So it's just taunting him. The blood taunts TechnicS. Because this should be sniped. But he can't. Okay. We are getting +1 armor for TechnicS. Finally. It's going to be finishing after the +2 finishes. And it looks like TrueTouch wants to hit now. He wants to hit as soon as that +2 armor finishes. Man, I want more spores if I'm TechnicS. That 1 spore. I want more spores, and TrueTouch should just not be attacking this base. Ignore this base. If you don't have to deal with 2 spore colonies, don't deal with 2 spore colonies. But now we're coming in. Full Mutalisk pack, and then some reinforcement ones if those die. Ooh. Really? TechnicS is surprising me here. Going for a counterattack right now. And TrueTouch is going to be the one to pull back. I thought that if this happened, TrueTouch would be more okay with it because he had more Mutalisks. Maybe he does not have more Mutalisks anymore. Oh, he doesn't have more Mutalisks anymore. TechnicS is pulling ahead. And ooh, some Scourge hits. Hard to tell exactly how good the cloning was. But now 2 packs of Mutalisks. Oh, this is so bad. TechnicS does not want this to be happening. On 2 sides? Why are you running away on this side? You could fight that. Ugh. Okay. I haven't mentioned it yet this game, because I didn't know if it was going to happen, but if TechnicS is this afraid of TrueTouch's Mutalisks, he has to go Hive. Like, there's no other option. If you're refusing to go fight Mutalisk to Mutalisk, you gotta go Hive. Right? The Queen's Nest gotta go down soon. Transferring some drones out? Yeah, looks like he's transferring some drones out. I don't know. This is... Oh, there we go! There we go! TechnicS! TechnicS along with Bakuryu, 2 of the players who goes Hive most often. And with TechnicS is really a product of his style. When you have the in-base hatch, you just get that inkling a little bit more often. Alright. Alright, TrueTouch is almost done with his +1 attack. So we're going to have 1-2 Mutalisks versus just 0-1 Mutalisks. He isn't working on the 2 armor upgrade. And really, these Mutalisk numbers are big enough, the spores start to not matter. Oh no, TechnicS. Is TechnicS going to die here? He is not going to be, obviously not going to be able to use his spore colonies. Huge, big clouds of poisonous death on both sides. Scourge undoubtedly hitting on both ends. Who's coming out ahead? The spore colony, will it be doing enough? Will the the tank damage from these extractors be enough? The spore colony has gone down. The spore colony do detract a lot of fire. It is slowly going down, but Scourge coming in from the back. Both players moving around. TrueTouch will be the one to disengage. TrueTouch has lost lost the battle. He felt it was necessary to go in as soon as that happened. 1-2 upgrades. I thought that was going to be in his favor, but no. The Spore Colony, not so much for the damage output, but just for tanking up so many shots, along with all the surrounding buildings. I mean, it's 400 damage here, plus another 200 here, plus... well, plus an Overlord that got hit, but that's enough. That counts for 6 Mutalisks. 6 more Mutalisks would have been in TechnicS' favor, or trutaCs' favor, but instead TechnicS is going to come out ahead, and he has the Hive. I don't know if he'll actually be able to use the Hive. He could just switch to Mutalisk at this point and win, but ugh. Alright, what are we going to do with the Hive? It's got to be Guardians. You have the Mutalisk advantage. It's got to be Guardian Devour. Or maybe not Guardians. They're no Spore Colonies. Got to be Devour. Right? Could also be Queen. Something you'd kind of rarely see. Even in Hive Tech games, you rarely see them go for the Queen. Just takes a little bit too much effort for the Queen for not an immediate payoff. Because if you land the snare, it doesn't actually do damage. It just allows you to have the opportunity to do damage. And, ooh, Mutalisk getting hit. How many are in here? Only 5. But no anti-air defense means that they can get a little bit of attack going. These Mutalisks are distracted. It's also 5, also injured. It's going to be about even. And, oh, man, a whole mess of Scourge coming in. TechnicS! TechnicS, I was complimenting you on your Scourge dodging, and then you dodge nothing! Oh, TechnicS! TechnicS! It's fine, though. It's fine. He's getting a Greater Spire. He's getting a Greater Spire, and he's ahead. More than double supply. Like, triple supply at this point. Not quite triple supply. Almost triple supply. Alright. And there we go. After the 20-minute ZVZ, anticlimactic GG. But amazing. Amazing from TechnicS. They're able to take out such a great ZVZ player in trutaCs. TechnicS a great ZVZ player in his own right, but certainly stiff competition. And Eastern Europe wins. More amazing, the Eastern Europe winning. Poland loses. Poland loses 2 in a row. Wow, they really are the new Hungary. Alright, you heard it here first, everybody. Poland is the new Hungary. Alright. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to the players, and thank you, of course, to our sponsors, the Swedish Brood War Initiative. I found out that they're going to be hosting a little get-together and watching a marathon of these Nation War casts. And all of a sudden, I felt like a little bit of pressure about that. So, hopefully this cast was good for you guys. I certainly thought it was a good cast. Alright. More Nation Wars. We have Nation Wars coming up tomorrow, casted by Elegant at 20 CET. And then I will probably be casting Nation Wars Friday at 20 CET, so 6 days from now. But keep looking in the thread just to make sure that's happening. There's one set with quite a few walkovers. Not sure what we're going to do about that yet, but definitely Elegant tomorrow, 20 CET. It'll be great. Some really good sets. And thank you again. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.